Yo, we out here. We were Zipwitthedrip. Let's get to that.
Okay, let's get to that.
Yeah, let's get to that.
They say it's paperwork on Jimmy, you heard? For a long time, I stuck up for Jimmy, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Like, when the newspaper had that shit in there about him back in the days, that was 2010, because I was in Sing Sing for that, I remember. In 2010, when the newspaper had him in there saying he was a snitch and all of that, niggas running around Sing Sing saying that, I was telling niggas, yo, y'all niggas is crazy to believe a newspaper saying somebody's a rat, nigga. I ain't going for that, nigga. I'm not jacking no newspaper saying that, nigga. Any paper's gonna have to come out of a courtroom for me to jack that, and not no newspaper. That's a tabloid as far as I'm concerned. None of that, nigga. Take that. What? And for years, you know what I'm saying? Like, from one street nigga to another street nigga, I defended that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Prince backed out like 15 pounds of papers, man. You know how much papers that gotta be for you to have 15 pounds of papers, man? I thought it was this big. It was this, like, what? And P2, oh my gosh. I don't know, man. Yo, listen, man. I talked to P2 on the phone. What I'm telling y'all is the things that I tell him, you heard? He gotta tighten up. That's Supreme son. He run around with that moniker attached to his name. Yet he on there, oh, I'm not a street person. I'm not a street person. Blah, 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 blah. So why are you adopting the street moniker? That's not your name. Your name is not Supreme McGriff Jr. That's not your name. So why would you take a street, a name that is well known and respected, let you tell it, the most legendary name in the history of the streets? Because he said Preme was more legendary than Meech. That's what P2 told me on my podcast when I was doing interviews and all that a few years ago, you heard? He told me Preme was more legendary than Meech. His name is Cal. His name is not Supreme or Kenneth. You feel what I'm saying? So why you on Instagram saying you the junior? You not the junior. You not in the streets. You say, yo, I ain't in the streets. I ain't gotta, you know what I mean? I don't care for niggas snitch. I'm a journalist. You a journalist. Lisa Evans is a journalist. Lisa Evans she be on police raids with the police. As far as I'm concerned, she's the cop. A journalist do things like that. You going on the police raids? You don't be seeing it when they be walking all them niggas out the spot in the mornings, early mornings, coming out the projects. Out of every building, they walking these niggas out 5 in the morning. She there. I'm here at a secret location in Brooklyn where the such and such precinct is about to do a raid on 30 individuals involved in a... Yeah, that's journalism. I'm not doing that. I'm not a journalist. I'm not... Hey, I'm not going on a raid. I'm tipping niggas off. I'm going on a raid. What projects we going to? Who I know there? Let them little niggas know they bum. They wet. Yeah, they coming, they bumming, balls, all that. Yeah, they doing all that. Yeah, they coming, they bumming, they doing all that. Yeah, let them little niggas know. What? Come on, son. You ain't a street nigga. Why you always talking about shit that happened in the streets? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm a street nigga that's just not doing street shit at the moment. You understand what I'm saying? I talk about street shit all I want. I'm a street nigga that ain't doing no street shit at the moment. Times get hard, ain't no telling what I would do. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't like that. Niggas trying to tell him like, yo, nigga used you to do some things that he don't even use his own kids to do. And his son is still all right with that. But he's so mad at 50 Cent. His hatred for 50 Cent, it just blinds him. That mantra, an enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's not a good mantra, homie. That's not a God. I don't move like that. Cause a nigga might be corny. Nigga might be corny, and just cause you got smoke with him, me and you is I. Nah, you might be a buster. Even though I think he's a buster too. Yeah, that's a circus going on over there, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that's a circus. You a clown, he a clown. That's a circus going on over there, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I ain't teaming up with you because you don't like him. And then, in order for you to make these alliances with Rick Ross, Terry and them, whoever you making these alliances with, Jimmy, you making these alliances with these men off the strength. Not off the strength of Kyle. None of this is happening off of the strength of Kyle. If you pulled up, hi, my name is Kyle. I'd like to talk to you on the phone. Niggas is not talking to you on the phone. Yo, man, I want to holler at you, man. You know, Preme, my pops. Preme for the Supreme team? Yeah, that's my pops. Niggas automatically associate that with the fire hydrant, nigga. Yeah, that shit is associated with the corner, nigga. Shit going on in the streets, nigga. Project buildings, in the hallways, man. That's what niggas think about when they hear Supreme, nigga. The concrete, the streets, the pavement. That's what they think about when they hear Supreme. They don't think about a journalist, Kyle. That's why you don't introduce yourself as Kyle. Hi, I'm Kyle. That's why you don't do that. You don't do that on purpose. So when it's all right for you, you encourage and promote the street shit. You encourage and promote it when it's convenient for you. But when it got you looking bad, when it makes you look bad, oh, I'm not in the streets. I'm not a street person. I'm not in the streets, Carmel. Where they do that, how you could do that? How you could be Supreme McGriff Jr. With your Instagram say Supreme McGriff Jr. If you're not in the streets, maybe you should change that. Because if we keep it a buck, it's a lie. You're not Supreme McGriff Jr. You Kyle Williams or Kyle Roberson. That's what Preme. Preme said Kyle Roberson. Who is we? Remember that? Remember that video? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I'm saying, right? I mean, I ain't gonna like too much longer with this, you heard? I just want to say, son need to tighten up because I'm looking at the comments in them videos, and I'm not a nigga that pay attention to the comments like on my page when it's my on my specific page. I jack the comments. Other than that, I don't care what the comments are saying. If I put a video up and all of the comments is dogging me in them comments, in said comments, then perhaps I've done something wrong, you heard? Yeah, all of the comments is bad. Come on, man. Hey, yo, B Chill. What up, yo, man? Good looking. Thanks for the super chat, man. Yeah, couch mirror and the lamp. And the cat. Let's get to that. Right. It's the home chick. Queens of all means. You understand what I'm saying, though? Like, I'm one way, man. I'm one way, man. That's it. That's it. I'm not good old cuz. No, I don't care what a nigga. Like, I feel like this, man. If I know you and we out here and we doing dirty stuff together, and I found out that you told on people, I'm not messing with you no more, you heard? I found out you tell them, I'm not messing with you no more. And so, I would never defend Jimmy again because them comments, old Pac Ben said Jimmy wasn't no good, nigga. Pac far as I'm concerned, Pac wasn't no good. You say Jimmy ain't no good. Pac, what Pac was doing on them songs? If a nigga, if a rapper today, you just pick one, name one, and do me a favor in the chat, just type a rapper random. Just think of any rapper you could think of and type him in the chat. Do me a favor, any rapper you could think of, just type his name in the chat, please. Do me a favor. Let's go. Let's get it shaking here. You heard? Any rapper, G Herbo, 38 Special, Jada. Who else? Any other rappers? Y'all can't think of no other rappers? No other rappers? Banks, Lil Durk, Gucci. We know what Gucci gonna do already. Devin the Dude, Beans, Nas. Whoever you name, if they get popped right now, and then tomorrow, they saying the things that Pac was saying, y'all gonna say they was snitching. And that's a fact. And nigga get popped today and start saying the things that Pac was saying tomorrow, y'all gonna say he was snitching. But y'all don't say that about Pac though. Oh, he shot the police. Like he knew that was the police. Y'all be acting like they whoop, whoop, whoop. And he was like, what? Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. It ain't go like that. It was nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. You know what I'm saying? And there's that. Ain't no more sticking up for Jimmy though, man. All them times that I stick up for Jimmy, for all of the times that I stuck up for Jimmy, taking that back. Taking that back. I seen some papers, man. It ain't good. It ain't good, man. Prince said he's gonna take another episode to like go through it and all that. I'm gonna wait for him to do that. That's his content. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Plus I really don't, it ain't really like, you know what I mean? I don't care. You need to talk with that. He ain't telling on me. I'm not doing no business with it. He know if you ask me, I would do no, he's no good, Jim. I seen some things, you heard? So that's that, you heard? Me and Prince interview. We speak about this a little bit, but not a lot, you heard? Like we talked about a few things in the interview, but like we ain't really like, you know what I mean?
Let's get to that.
All right, let's get to that.
Queens, you get zip for the drip. Oh, let's get to that.
He said he got zip for me shit. Let's get to that.